Ever wish you could just, I don't know, walk into a negotiation like completely in the zone, ready to land that dream job offer, or even score a deal on something like, I don't know, a used car?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, get ready because today's deep dive is like strapping a jetpack onto your negotiation skills.
I like that.
We are diving deep, and I mean deep, into what it really takes to become a master negotiator.
And you know what's so interesting about negotiation? It's not about like manipulation or being aggressive, which some people think.
Right, right.
It's really about understanding kind of like the finer points of how people interact.
Yeah. And, our sources all say the same thing. Research is your secret weapon.
It really is.
So we're not talking about, just doing a quick Google search for average salaries. We're going way deeper than that.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine this. You're prepping for a salary negotiation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you know the typical salary range, right?
Yeah.
But then you pull out like your secret weapon. You've looked at all these industry reports, maybe even reached out to a few recruiters in your field.
Yeah, do your homework.
So now you're not just informed, you're practically like a mind reader.
Exactly. It's about finding those like hidden market values.
Oh, tell me more about that.
Okay, so that actually connects to a really important idea. It's called BATNA.
Bay TNA, what is that? Like a new energy drink or something?
It kind of sounds like it, right?
Yeah.
But no, BATNA stands for Best Alternative to a Negotiated Agreement.
Okay.
Basically, it's your backup plan. It's like, what's the best thing you could do if this negotiation doesn't work out?
Oh, I get it. Your plan B.
Exactly. Having a strong BATNA gives you the confidence to walk away from a bad deal, you see, because you know what your other options are.
So it's like having that confident swagger.
Exactly.
Like, hey, I've got options. Which actually, that reminds me, all of our sources talk about confidence, but they're not talking about being like, arrogant, right?
Yeah. Right. No, not at all. It's about knowing your worth and then confidently expressing that.
Okay.
Like instead of saying, I think I can handle this project, you can be more direct. You can say, based on my past successes with X, I am confident I can deliver Y results. You see the difference.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
It's subtle, but it's powerful.
Exactly.
It's almost like leveling up your communication skills.
It is.
Which actually that perfectly transitions into our next point. Listening. You can't win a negotiation if you're so busy, planning your next point that you're not truly listening.
You're absolutely right. It's about really hearing what the other person is saying, understanding their needs, even like picking up on things they might not be saying directly.
Pick those unspoken concerns.
Exactly. And that takes patience. You can't rush the process. Don't be afraid to ask clarifying questions because sometimes the very best solutions, the ones that really work, those come from truly hearing and understanding the other person's perspective.
It's like that aha moment when you both realize, wait a minute, there's a completely different way to approach this that we both benefit from.
Exactly. Exactly.
And speaking of winning, I think we've got to talk about those moments when, despite your best efforts,
Yes.
you just hit a wall.
Yeah.
I remember this one time I was trying to haggle for a rug in Morocco. Let's just say I really should have walked away sooner.
Yeah. And that's okay. Sometimes you just have to know when to walk away. Knowing your non-negotiables, those things you just absolutely aren't willing to budge on, that is absolutely crucial.
It is.
And sometimes, that willingness to walk away, it can actually be the very thing that gets the other side to be a little more flexible and move a bit closer to what you need.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so to wrap things up, as you gear up for your next negotiation, whether it's for a job, a contract, or even just figuring out vacation plans with your family, think about this. What's one small thing that you can change today to improve your negotiation skills? Maybe it's doing that deep research, maybe it's getting clear on your BATNA, or maybe it's just, really working on your active listening. What's that one thing?
Exactly. And remember, negotiation, it's like any other skill. The more you practice, the better you get.
It really is.
You got this.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the next Deep Dive.